Hey guys, what's going on? Me again, Leyland Games, back for another video. This video is going to be a little different. We are going to be doing top 7 players in Valorant, or top 7 things that every player in Valorant does. Remember, you can like and subscribe, and also my Twitch and my merch down in the description if you would like to see a stream or you would like to have a t-shirt or something. Always remember to look in the description. So let's get straight into the video. In number 7 we have hitting an invincible wall with our knife. So every player in Valorant that I see that is just here, just like waiting for us to go into the, you know, when you're buying your loadout and everything in the buy phase, every player, once they've bought, they go up to the invincible wall, start hitting it and with a knife, and I'm like, it's not going to do anything. You're just there hitting it with your knife. There's not really much things I could say about this. They're just, everyone does it. I do it as well, but it's just so satisfying. You're like, oh, maybe I can do something this time, and once it does go, you're like, oh, I did this, I accomplished this, I was the one that broke the wall down. Everyone does it when they're waiting. It's just weird. And then the worst thing of all, you've got all that training from hitting the wall with your knife, and sometimes it doesn't have to be the invincible wall that stops you from going into enemy territory. It could be any wall. It could be the wall at your spawn. It could be a rock. It could be, I don't know, a different player of your team. That's the worst thing, is that every person that does this, they can't seem to get a knife kill in the game. They get all this practice, all the practice that they need is just hitting left click or right click on your mouse at a player. No one can seem to do it because they've just had so much practice, and they just get so nervous once they suddenly have a player in front of them and they just get their pistol out. They don't think, oh wait, I'm gonna change to my knife. They're gonna get their gun out when the enemy has probably, I don't know, a gun already pointing to their head, when they could easily press right click to get an insta kill. In 6th place we have switching to your knife all the time. So when you are bored in the game and you're just walking around looking for the last player or looking for any of the players because they haven't gone to the objective that you've been to, you normally in the first round, maybe in the pistol round that you have, the first round of your defenders and the attackers, or well, any round really, you just start just hitting the mouse wheel just to change, or 1, 2 and 3, whatever your keybind is. You will just be changing it. You just be changing it to your knife, and changing it back. Every player does this. It's just, well, just satisfaction. You're changing it. Also, you're moving with your mouse. You're not doing anything with your hand, and that's just the finger. You just have something there, and you're doing something, and it just feels like you're actually part of the team, even though your team's doing everything, and you feel like you're doing something to contribute to the team, and also helping yourself at the same time because you're bored. And also it can also get to, you know, when you run with your knife, that you go a bit faster. So that brings me into the next point. At number 5 we have running with your knife. Every player, if they have a shotgun or a heavy weapon, any heavy weapon apart from a pistol, well, except from the sheriff, which is an exception because it is a revolver and it does kind of count as a heavy weapon. Every player runs with their knife because you go faster. But there is one problem with this. If you are going into a hallway or something and you're just like, oh well, it's all okay, and suddenly there is someone there, just find someone, they've got a shotgun, you don't have anything, you've got your knife, and like I said from point number 7, no player can get a knife kill because they just aren't capable of that. Well, they'll try and change their pistol, they'll try to change to their main gun, and they're just, yeah, they'll be dead because they can't do anything against the weapon that the enemy has, because they are also a bit stupid of rushing an objective with, well, just, yeah, rushing an objective on, well, without a gun. At number 4 we have going to a different place as your team. So when you are all having your normal team talk that you would have at the start of a game, some people won't be talking in a call or a Discord chat, and they'll just be talking by the Valorant text chat. Some people don't read that and they'll just go and do what they want. Sometimes if you go a different place as your team, you've talked about it, you know what you're doing, you're just there to distract, you are the bait, you are probably not the best player in the team, and they do want to use you as a distraction. That is okay. If they want to use you as a distraction, you are helping your team. Do not disobey your team. But if you have talked to your team, or you have just literally not looked at it and you disobey them and you go somewhere else and then you die because you're on your own and 3 people are in the objective, do not spam in the chat that's why did no one go with you, because you did not say anything, you said nothing. People went the other way because they knew they were talking to each other, they were having a chat to say that we were going this way, not to B, they were going A. So you should not go to B, and then once you die because you can't do anything, you should not complain to your team. You should be like, oh well, I was a bit stupid that time, maybe next time I should listen to my team. In number 3 we have the person that always takes a pistol. No matter how many credits they have, no matter how many coins they have, they will always buy a pistol. In the first round it is okay to buy a pistol. In the second round, if you do not have a decent amount of coins or credits, whatever you want to call it, to buy a decent weapon, you should it's okay to buy a pistol. But if you are taking a pistol every single round, or it's the sheriff that is a revolver, it's okay if you take the shorty if you know how to use it right, but a pistol, you're just bringing down the team. It is annoying for every other player, and of course if you do like I said number 4, go into a different place as your team and you just go in with a pistol and that's it, well, it's your own fault, isn't it? You're going with a pistol, you don't waste your credits, you use your credits all on your armor, which is okay, and your abilities, which is also okay, but you normally get left over for a different gun, like a decent gun, like a submachine gun at least. But no, you just have to go and use a pistol. You'll complain that why aren't you good? The people that use pistols only are just to try and get some sick clips, sick epic plays, but no, they can't seem to get it. They just ruin the team's game. They'll probably lose 13-2 just because that guy is taking a pistol every time and it's their last chance to maybe get, I don't know, maybe it's a 1v1, one has a submachine gun and the other one has a pistol. If the guy with pistol's got good aim and hits him in the head, it's okay. But if not, which is most of the time, nearly all the time, maybe 9 out of 10 of the times, they will lose the 1v1. You'll lose your 12 game, and you'll lose 13-12 because the guy doesn't know how to use a different weapon. We'll just take a pistol. In number 2 we have the typical player spamming bullets with the Odin. If you do not know what the Odin is, I have a video about it. It's not really based around the Odin, it's just a video playing Valorant, and the last guy gets most of the kills with the Odin. But the Odin is like a machine gun, like a minigun. He'll just have 100 bullets in a round, and it will just fire everything, and it'll just kill everyone. The guy is probably not that good. The person is probably not that good, and they'll just get killed in the first. I don't know. They'll get a kill and they'll get killed. They'll get killed in the first minute, but they will still take the Odin. They'll lose all their creds because they will die, and then they will not be able to buy anything else, which takes them into a whole load of consequences that follow in the game. So before I do get into the number 1 player, I wanted to say like a few things before that haven't made it on the list, which is people spamming with the boombot, if you don't know what it is, with the raise player, and also the grenade. They will just throw it randomly, even though there's no people there. They'll just spam it, and then maybe they'll get a lucky kill. And also people that check the leaderboard all the time. I just thought they weren't good enough to make it in the make a top 9 list about it, because they are 2 small things that happen that aren't really common, because raise is just one character and you can't do it with anyone else, and the leaderboard, people don't really care about it that much. So let's just get straight into number 1. In number 1, of course, we have camping. Camping has been a problem every single multiplayer game. 5v5, CSGO, Rainbow Six Siege for example, or any Battle Royale. Fortnite Battle Royale, Call of Duty Warzone, you have PUBG. Every time there's a guy camping with a sniper or something, or shotgun, which is most common, and they will just be sitting there waiting for someone to pass, and they'll get that easy kill, 1 kill. But then the rest of the enemy team will know if they're there. If they're all going together, the rest of the enemy team will know they're there, and that will just ruin their chances of keep camping, and they'll probably get killed if they cannot clutch it. And well, that brings us to the end of the list. Hope you guys did enjoy. I'll be back tomorrow with a sniper only gameplay, I guess. Well, see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.